April 11, 2026, Serena Hotel, Islamabad. US Vice President Vance, Iranian Foreign Minister Araghchi, and Speaker Qalibaf are sitting together sharing a meal. Today, something happened that no one would have imagined just a few days ago. Al Jazeera reports from Islamabad that multiple rounds of talks have already taken place. The atmosphere has remained positive. Both delegations have dined together, and now notes are being exchanged. Negotiations at the delegation level are ongoing on the Iranian side, and they are exploring ways to move forward. A source says Pakistan is pushing hard for at least one more day, one more round, one more extension to reach a final outcome. That has not happened yet. Pakistani diplomats say hope is still alive, and they are trying to persuade both sides to allow more time. But the biggest development is this. The talks have moved beyond proximity negotiations to direct face-to-face dialogue. Al Jazeera's Abid Hussein reports from Islamabad that the talks were initially meant to be indirect, but sources confirm both teams are now engaged in direct negotiations with Pakistani mediators present in the room. The White House has confirmed the direct nature of the talks. NPR has confirmed it. PBS has confirmed it. AP has confirmed it. CNN reports that if this is indeed direct engagement, it marks the highest level face-to-face contact between the US and Iran since the 1979 Islamic Revolution. Now, look at how the day unfolded. Morning. Qalibaf met Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif separately and presented Iran's terms. Tasnim news agency reported that Iran laid out 4 non-negotiable conditions: full sovereignty over the Strait of Hormuz, complete compensation for war damages, unconditional return of frozen assets, and a sustainable ceasefire across West Asia, including Lebanon. Afternoon, Vance met Prime Minister Sharif separately. The White House confirmed the meeting. Sharif's office issued a statement. The Prime Minister expressed hope that these talks would lead to lasting peace in the region. Late afternoon, Iranian state media announced that trilateral talks had begun. Iran's preconditions were reportedly met, including a reduction in Israeli attacks in southern Lebanon. Al Jazeera's Osama bin Javid, citing sources, reported some progress on core conditions, including the need for a ceasefire in Lebanon. While no formal agreement has been reached, there are indications of a possible understanding to limit attacks to southern Lebanon. Sources also suggest progress may be happening regarding the return of Iran's frozen assets. Evening. A second round of talks began. AP, quoting 2 Pakistani officials, reported that both sides reconvened with technical experts, while Pakistan's top political and military leadership encouraged both parties to resolve their differences. Officials said the talks are moving forward. Al Jazeera reports that the delegations shared a meal and are continuing to exchange notes. Pakistan is still pushing for an extension into another day. Now, the analysis. Until this morning, no one believed direct talks would happen. CNN had reported on Friday that negotiations would include both indirect and direct phases. The plan was to first set the agenda through Pakistani mediators, then move to face-to-face talks. As Qalibaf said upon landing in Islamabad, "We have goodwill, but no trust." Araghchi told the German foreign minister that Iran was entering the talks with complete distrust. Then came the separate meetings with Prime Minister Sharif. He built the bridge. He listened to both sides, reassured both parties, and then something happened that hadn't occurred in 47 years. Vance and Qalibaf sat in the same room. PBS reported that Chinese, Egyptian, Saudi, and Qatari officials are also present in Islamabad to provide indirect support. Regional officials, speaking anonymously, confirmed this. Islamabad tonight is not just hosting talks between 2 countries, it has become the center of Middle Eastern diplomacy. Donald Trump, in a phone interview with NewsNation, confirmed that talks have begun. Asked about the chances of success, he said, "I don't know," but added that it will soon become clear whether Iran is negotiating in good faith. On Truth Social, Trump wrote that the US is clearing the Strait of Hormuz as a favor to countries around the world, including China, Japan, South Korea, France, Germany, and others, adding that surprisingly, they lack the will or intent to do it themselves. Now, the most important point, highlighted by Al Jazeera's Osama bin Javed, Pakistan is pushing for one more day. It may sound small, but in diplomacy, it is huge. At Camp David, President Carter did the same. When Sadat refused to speak to Begin on the 3rd day, Carter asked for one more day, then another, then another. It took 13 days. Each extra day created a path forward. Pakistan is doing the same in Islamabad, asking for one more day. Because as long as talks continue, bombs do not fall. As long as notes are exchanged, bullets are not fired. As long as people share a meal, war is paused. Prime Minister Sharif has called this a make-or-break moment. Nothing is final yet. Many issues remain unresolved. Lebanon is not settled. The Strait of Hormuz is still closed. Iran's frozen assets have not yet been returned. Differences over the nuclear program remain wide. But tonight, after 47 years, there is dialogue in a room. And dialogue is better than destruction. Pakistan is asking for one more day, because one more day means one more chance. And one more chance means one more breath. For someone like Ali Reza in Tehran, sleeping tonight, that breath depends on this extra day. The clock is ticking. April 22 is approaching. But tonight, at the Serena Hotel, there is dialogue. And as long as there is dialogue, hope is alive. Let us all pray that Pakistan's efforts succeed, that humanity is spared from a global war, and that an agreement is reached, one that carries the name of Islamabad.